A very good evening to everyone present here. It is indeed a moment of immense pride and joy to welcome you all to the 92nd online interactive session, which is also the 68 Leadership Development Program by Corporate Mentor. On behalf of DSPSR, I extend my heartfelt greeting to our honorable guest speaker of the day, Ms. Shalu Popli ma'am, respected honorable chairman, Professor B.P. Singh sir, in absentia, honorable senior professor Ajay Kumar sir, registrar Dr. R.S. Singh sir, our esteemed faculty members, and my dear fellow students. I am Hanya, a proud student of BBA batch 2025 to 29 at DSPSR, and it is a
Good
great
evening,
honor
sir.
for me to deliver the welcome address for today's enriching session. DSPSR has always been committed to academic excellence, holistic student development, and a meaningful engagement with corporate mentors. And today's session is yet another step in that inspiring journey. To begin this session on an auspicious note, let us now take part in the symbolic ritual of lighting the virtual lamp. This act signifies the removal of darkness and the ushering in of wisdom, learning, and enlightenment. May this flame of knowledge guide us towards clarity, growth, and success in the times ahead. Now, I kindly request Princey ma'am to please play the virtual lamp lighting video.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा शुभं भवतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदा शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते।
It is my privilege to extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished speaker for today, Ms. Shalu Popli ma'am. Ma'am is the founder of Extraordinary Life Hub and a growth rituals coach, helping stressed and overwhelmed professionals gain clarity, calm, and confidence in their personal and professional lives. She is an ICF certified international life coach, executive and workplace coach, as well as certified NLP and mindfulness practitioner, mastered mind trainer, and law of attraction specialist. With 18 plus years of corporate experience before transitioning into full time coaching, she has a deep understanding of challenges professionals face. Over the years, she has coached and trained more than 6,000 working professionals and students, including directors, entrepreneurs, HR leaders, sales professionals, educators, and project managers. Her powerful blend of coaching and daily growth ritual focuses on clarity, energy, focus, meaningful relationships, and taking aligned actions every day. Ma'am, your journey from the corporate world to becoming a transformational coach and mentor is truly inspiring for all of us. On behalf of DSPSR, I warmly welcome you and look forward to your words of wisdom and guidance.
Thank you so much, Anya. Thank you for this kind introduction.
Thank you.
I'm honored to be a speaker today here. I hope I'll be able to give some value, exchange some meaningful discussions over here.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. We are equally privileged to have as our moderator today Ms. Neha, a dedicated student of Ecom Honors Batch 2025 to 29 at TSPSR. She has built her skills in communication and adaptability and leadership and is preparing herself for a bright future in the corporate world. We are delighted to have her moderating today's session. On behalf of DSPSR, I warmly welcome you, Ms. Neha.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Ms. Hanya. It is our privilege to welcome you, Ms. Shalu Popli, ma'am, to the 92nd online interactive session. We are truly honored to have you with us today. I'm certain that your insight will make this session not only highly engaging for the students, but also enriching for everyone present here. To make this session more interactive and beneficial for our students, I would now like to ask you some questions focused on students' development and career growth and opportunity. Shall I, ma'am?
Sure, I'm all ears to you.
So my first question will be that what had actually inspired you to shift from IT industry to helping professional through growth rituals and coaching? Because as I heard about you, that you have a great journey of more than 18 years of corporate life. Then what made you to shift from that to becoming a growth ritual coach?
See, I joined IT not by choice. Okay, it was not my choice, first of all. So I would like to introspect each and every one of you to introspect that whatever you are doing, just check whether you are doing that out of interest or just like that. Okay. Other thing is, I worked in IT for 18 years. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about corporate. I learned a lot about life. Okay. When we are school, when we are in college, usually we are not taught about how do we have to manage our relationships. Yeah. How do we have to manage our emotions? So when I was in IT, sometimes there was a lot of workload and I used to get burnt out. And when we are stressed out, that shows up in our personal life too, right? So I actually noticed that many of my colleagues in IT were facing the same thing. Yeah. So when I started working on myself, it was in 2010. What made me shift was my own life learnings. I got more inclined towards life coaching and I thought that ways I'll be able to help people directly because in IT, we help the clients to fulfill their requirements, right? What about our personal needs, personal requirements, right? Those I was more inclined towards, and that's why I chose that. There was nothing like that. IT is bad or something like that. No, whatever I did from my heart. And I think that was a shift by choice because I was more, if you weigh both, life coaching, executive coaching had more weight than IT. Yeah.
So you stated that you stated a word introspection, which indirectly or directly means clarity.
Yeah.
So what does clarity mean to you in context of career and personal growth?
Okay. So clarity actually comes from consciousness, which is a very heavy word.
Yeah.
Usually we are not conscious. Whatever we are doing, where we are just doing just like that. We are not thinking why we are doing that, right? But when we introspect, when we connect with ourselves on daily basis, we get the clarity कि मुझे जो करना है वो मुझे क्यों करना है. What is the purpose behind that? So that's called an intentional life as well. That I am living my life on purpose. Whatever I am doing, the day that I start that with some purpose in my life, right? So that clarity comes when we start connecting within ourselves. We start questioning ourselves. कि भाई मैं जो कर रही हूँ, क्यों कर रही हूँ? Right? What is the purpose behind that? What will I get out of this? Whatever circle I am in, how is it serving me? Right? Because usually what happens is we go by the वो उसको बोलते हैं ना भेड़ चाल. People are just cribbing. People
Yes.
are just
Yeah.
complaining. है ना? But when we are
Yeah.
we are conscious of our energy. And that energy comes from within only.
So again, onto that word, introspection. It's a very heavy word. It's a very heavy word to understand, and it's also very difficult to implement in one's life. So how can students like us can implement or any
So how can you gain that clarity? By introspecting. Introspection is a process where we analyze something. Suppose I got some positive results or I got some negative results out of something, some actions I did, and I got some results. Consciously analyzing those. कि ये result कैसे आया, right? How was I performing in that thing? How was my energy? Why I did that? Why I got that result? How could it be better? right? So that is introspection, asking ourselves, how did it serve me personally and professionally? What did it give me? How did I mean, कुछ चीजें करने से we become mature, कुछ चीजें करने से we just learn the things, right? Even failures
Yeah.
teaches us. So learning from those by asking the questions to ourselves about our energy, about our actions, about our focus, कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं और क्यों कर रहे हैं. That's what is introspection, right? Every morning ask yourself, मेरा कल का दिन कैसा था? Or maybe before you go to sleep, ask yourself, did I achieve whatever I wanted to achieve in this day? If I did, how? And how did I feel about it? Do I say thanks to the God for this? Or if I did not achieve that, how could I have achieved that? What is that missing thing that I could have done? So that is introspection. So asking questions brings the clarity. Going within and connecting yourself with your subconscious gives you that clarity. So there's a process to that. Maybe we can discuss about that sometime later.
You mentioned a technique that
Your voice
one
is
should
not clear.
always.
It's breaking. Can you come again, please?
Am I audible now? Am I audible now, ma'am?
Yes, I think.
Yeah. So, ma'am, you in the conversation, in the statement, you mentioned a technique, right? That one should always question themselves.
I couldn't understand that properly. Can you please speak up a little louder?
Ma'am, whatever you had stated. So in that thing, you mentioned a technique that one should always question themselves that whatever they're doing, is that beneficial for them or not? But
Yeah.
sometimes you can say that people are so busy in their life, even if they're doing that process, still they're not getting that clarity. Like, how should then one should deal with that situation when they're doing the process, still not acing into? What should one do?
See, बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं. We are aware of those things, but we are not practicing those. We know that we should not eat junk, but still we eat junk, right? So it's all about discipline. It's all about knowing and living intentionally with the discipline that this is the thing which is good for me and I should follow that. So it's all about our personal. It is said that if you want to be a leader, you should lead yourself first, right? You should set that example first.
Yes. Ma'am, what daily rituals do you follow personally to maintain that clarity and calm, especially on stressful days?
See, stress is not going anywhere. Stress is with everybody and anybody. ठीक है, वो हर किसी को होता है. Now it's about how we respond to that stress. कुछ लोग होते हैं, they start screaming in the stress, and कुछ लोग होते हैं, they go down in the low energy when they are stressed, right? But managing that stress well is all about being conscious. Okay, I am getting stressed out right now. Why am I getting stressed out? What is it that is asking for my attention? What is it that is seeking my attention? What is it I need to solve so that this stress I can manage? Right? So focusing on that thing. Then when you are focusing on that thing, ask yourself, is it really important? If it is important, focus on that, solve that. If it is not important, you'll get to know and you'll just ignore that and stress will go away.
Yeah, you're very right that everyone should just question themselves and ask themselves that whatever I'm doing, is it beneficial or not? Is it actually worth it or not?
Yeah.
So,
And
ma'am,
whatever, yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So, as I know that you have spent 18 plus years in corporate life. So, how does that corporate life help you in this journey?
How did this corporate life help me in this journey? Okay, let me think about it. It helped me a lot. Whatever I am today is mostly because of that, because I have seen all kind of phases in those 18 years. I have been a team member, junior team member, team lead, then manager, then account manager, program manager, right? So there are phases and there are different kinds of work that we do, different kind of stress that we get while working in those roles, right? So what was your question? Can you repeat, please?
So my question was that how your corporate life helped you in your present career path. What actually, my guess will be like, my one guess will be though that it gave you that stress handling power, because as I know that corporate life is full about stress and everything. So maybe
Yes.
that would have helped you a lot.
See, it is stressful if you see it like that. But if you think that we are solving a problem every day, we have been given a problem and we are solving that. It's a game, that's it. And that is a never ending game. If we accept that thing, we will keep on working on it the way that, okay, I am playing a game on this peacefully. Right, sometimes deliverables are there, deadlines are there, then that time also becoming mindful that okay, this thing is going to pressurize me, this thing is going to stress me out, how can I handle this wisely, who can help me in that, maybe some team members who can help me manage this well, so that this work I strategize, we get it done nicely and it doesn't create that much pressure, right? So we have to create these strategies basically, and in that I would say that relationship building plays an important role, because कोई भी काम अकेला इंसान नहीं कर सकता, we need a team for everything, right? And managing that team is an art.
Yeah, right. It's not
Yes.
in everyone, except
Right, so when we work in those environments we get to learn orders कैसे लेने हैं, peer to peer कैसे काम करना है, and orders कैसे देने हैं, right? So that's how it helps us in personal life as well. How do we resolve the personal conflicts as well?
I can
So
connect with you.
I would
in this
say that
situation.
one thing that helped me a lot is that I have been a deep thinker since my childhood. So I have been analyzing all these things very well. That's why I think I got that balancing thing in me that I have learned.
You have a great experience in everything, in your corporate life as well as the career which you're following. So maybe some sometime you must have faced some rejection or something like that. So how one thing can remain resilient in the face of repeated failure or rejection? What you made that one thing resilient in yourselves, that you're sitting with us and you're explaining everything. What was that one thing?
Okay, failure is a part of life, rejections are a part of life. Abhi parson hi I faced one rejection, and what I did consciously, I did not respond at all. थोड़ी देर के लिए I just kept mum. Okay, 1-2 घंटे आप अगर कर सकते हो, if you have that much time to handle that rejection, just don't react at all, because when we feel rejection हमारे emotions थोड़े से high हो जाते हैं या बहुत low हो जाते हैं, and that time how we react concludes that thing, right? So better आप या तो वहां से हट जाओ या आप चुप हो जाओ, ठीक है, and you will get that clarity in that gap कि आपको कैसे respond करना है, and most of the time you will feel that कि वो खुद से ही वो चीज resolve हो गई है. And what you need to do is again introspect. Why did I get rejected? Right? ये कैसे हुआ, इसमें मेरी क्या गलती थी या कमी थी that I need to work upon? Yes. If you get that clarity, it is good. If you get that clarity कि भाई किसी और की कमी थी and they reacted or it is because of their attitude, you will either accept that or you will, I would say, constructively communicate that to them. For example, कोई गुस्सा होता है, somebody gets angry. You know what is the emotion behind that anger? The person is hurt and that person is showing anger. And what we are seeing is the anger only. We are not seeing the hurt behind. So when we react, we get angry and we react and we scream or shout or whatever. But when we feel our emotion कि मैं hurt हूँ, then I'll say, I am hurt. And the other person will understand that. But when we are angry, we are shouting, they'll not listen to you. You will be the bad person in that room. even if you are right. If you are shouting, you are wrong.
So, ma'am, as a coach, what are the most common challenges you see a young professional struggling?
As a coach, young professions struggle.
Yeah.
Okay. In today's world, if I say that upfront to you all, this generation don't like to take orders. Am I right?
Are probably, I'm not accepting fully, but yes.
है ना? Actually, nobody likes to take the orders, but हमारी जो generation थी ना, we accepted that thing. कि I have a boss, I have a manager, and I have to follow his or her instructions. But this generation has got the mind. Very, very, very wise mind. वो ना हर चीज को एनालाइज करते हैं, राइट? उसको इवेल्युएट करते हैं, एंड दे यूज देयर ओन ब्रेन्स कि भाई मुझे ये करना भी है या नहीं. आई कैन नॉट डायरेक्टली फॉलो द orders. तो उस केस में what will help you is building relationship, building good communication skills, so that if you differ from their perspective, from their views, you can communicate that well. You can keep your perspective in front of them. Yes.
So how one should just build a very good communication skill, you know?
As in,
Communication, as in every phase of life. Communication is very important, even for personal life or professional
Yeah.
life. It is very important to communicate because
Right.
nobody actually understands with your emotion. Nobody can understand every and single emotion you perceive or have. So, what should, especially young generation like us, like me especially, if I'm talking about myself, I'm someone who has anger issues and everything. So, and when I feel angry, I just don't communicate to people, or else I'll react too much, or else I'll not. There will be some miscommunication. What should I do? What should others do if they want a good communication skill?
See, communication starts with one thing: understanding yourself first. What are my triggers? ठीक है, अपने ट्रिगर्स को समझना इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सेकेंड थिंग, एक्टिव लिसनिंग. सामने वाले को सुनना, सिर्फ सुनने के लिए नहीं सुनना, उनका पर्सपेक्टिव समझना. रीडिंग बिटवीन द लाइंस, वी से इट, राइट? सो डू दैट, एंड देन जब आप खुद को समझते हो एंड व्हेन यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग अदर्स पर्सपेक्टिव, कम्युनिकेशन अपने आप इजी हो जाता है, बिकॉज यू बिल्ड दैट एम्पैथी. Right? When you understand your own emotions, that means you will be able to understand other person's emotions also very well, their perspective also very well. So फिर वो उस ground पे communicate करना easy हो जाता है, and it should never be like you versus me. It should be like problem versus we two.
Yeah.
Right? That's how we can solve that.
Okay. I'll implement this in my personal life as well. You know, the environment in which we are given, we're not always surrounded with only good people or only good thoughts. There are always negative thoughts and negative people around us. So how to deal with that energy, that sort of energy which drain our positivity? You know, sometimes it happens that even if I'm feeling very energetic positivity, but something or other thing starts bothering me and my energy drains out. So what should one do in that situation?
So very rightly said that we cannot be always surrounded by the positive people. There would be negative energies. There would be toxic people as well. But if you think of it from this perspective, that nobody is bad. Okay? Everybody is right there in their own perspective. Even if we differ in our opinions, this person is right in their perspective. This person is right in their own perspective. Right? Now it's a matter of understanding each other's perspective. ठीक है? अगर किसी की एनर्जी मेरी एनर्जी से मैच नहीं करती है, if it doesn't matches my energy, what I will do? First of all, I will ask myself, can I accept this person as this person is, as she or he is? अगर मेरा आंसर है yes, then you will just accept them as is and you will start ignoring their energy. ठीक है? Second thing, if I cannot accept them, can I remove them from my life? Is it possible to disconnect from them? If it is possible, do that. Third thing, if it is not possible to accept their behavior and not possible to remove them from my life, I will reduce the interaction with them. Okay? That ways I'll help myself to be in the good energy. But the thing is, some people says that वो तो मेरे घर में ही रहते हैं, अब मैं accept भी कैसे करूं, remove भी कैसे करूं और reduce भी कैसे करूं? Now what's the solution? Then the solution comes in law of attraction, where we says that the energy that goes around comes around. You start blessing them. You start understanding them where they are coming from. Maybe they are hurt in themselves. That's why they are hurting others, because hurt people hurt others. So when you will spend some time to understand their energy, you will feel pity on them. You will not get angry on them. You know, there was a friend of mine and she called me once and she said, मैं ना resign कर रही हूँ. मैंने कहा क्यों? She said, my boss, उसने मेरा जीना हराम कर दिया है. मैंने कहा क्यों, क्या हुआ? He always keeps on giving me some work whenever I am about to leave. I said, is something wrong with him in his personal life? Then she checked and she found that yes, he was going through some divorce process. So that person was not in the right energy. That's why he was creating troubles for others. Right? What we need to do that in that case, as a law of attraction practice, what we say is start blessing that person. His energy will ease out towards you. Okay, it's a long process though. May take 1 month as well, but yes, we need to bear in that case. But yes, in that
Actually,
case, we understand where they are coming from, and then we are good in ourselves. Ki haan, theek hai, it's fine.
that way it will also
Yeah.
build the clarity in themselves inside. And they're happy to join the session. And
So
feeling
everything comes from inside actually. Whatever is outside comes from inside. So we need to make peace within.
So you said everything comes from inside.
Hmm.
So as a student, like many students, like me also,
Hmm.
struggle with clarity in choosing the right career paths. So
Hmm.
how can they avoid making wrong choices under pressure? Not choices by themselves, but
Hmm.
there are a lot of choices which we have to make under pressure. Like you
Hmm.
only said that you didn't join IT with your own
choice.
choice.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
must be some pressure.
Yeah.
So how to deal with that?
So that time I was not aware of these things. So I happened to be, in that place. But now if I see that with our children, with my daughter, I'm very conscious about these things, that whatever she is doing, she is interested in that. So how can you guys make that choices? If there is a pressure, you need to build better relationship with the person who is pressurizing you, and you need to communicate them well, right? And in case you are not getting clarity, you have so many options and you are not getting clarity which one I should choose, I would say that हर चीज की ना 15 वीडियोस यूट्यूब पे देखो. If you are able to watch 15 videos of a subject, उस 5 में ही बोर हो जाओगे अगर आपका इंटरेस्ट नहीं है उसमें. तो देन चेंज टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. ठीक है, उसकी 15 वीडियोस देखो. जिस भी टॉपिक को आप 15 वीडियोस देख पा रहे हो उसकी 1-1 घंटे की, try that. I would say that explore that option for yourself. That might be the right option for you. So you need to actually, again, same thing, explore within कि मुझे किस चीज में ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है, किस में ज्यादा मजा आ रहा है, कौन सी चीज मेरे को ज्यादा अट्रैक्ट कर रही है. Right.
My senior friends who are working in corporate world, like they are working rigorously, but they feel like they want to do something else, but they're stuck with that thing. They know that they can do much better in different fields. Still they're not choosing to leave that thing. So what is that one thing that make them stay there? Why they're not able to get out of that situation?
So stability एक ऐसी चीज है which makes us glued to that thing, right? Every month salary आ रही है, so the people who are not risk takers, they will never leave their job. right? You have to be a risk taker to try something new, right? Other thing, if that option of doing something else is possible to do along with your job, why not try that? Upskill yourself, or find out some role where the thing that interests you and the thing that you have to do in your job, if they both can integrate together. For example, in my case, I did workplace coaching in TCS only. So TCS made me do that. So there are options available in the corporates as well. You just need to find those out, try those out, explore those, work on those. Show your interest to your HR. Tell them that I am more interested in this thing. What are the options I have while working here? Right? Again, it comes with आप अपने बॉस को बोलो, HR को बोलो, communication. Right? अगर आप ये बोलोगे मुझे इंटरेस्ट नहीं आ रहा है, the person, your boss will think you are not interested. You're not working, you're not performing well. But if you say that, you do your work nicely and you say that I want something more, I want to do something more, I want to take more responsibilities, higher responsibilities, or I am interested in different technology. What certifications can I do? Right? Upskilling. Always think of upskilling.
There
I
should
think
be a
TCS
risk taking
and
habit.
Infosys both made certifications compulsory in their KPIs. Annually, you should do, I think, 1 or 2 certifications, and which is actually good because they are reimbursing that. They are paying you for that, for doing those certifications. If you pass the certification, they pay you for that, right? So they are thinking of your growth. They are thinking of keeping you, क्या बोलते हैं ना उसको, going with the trend.
Yeah.
I'm not able to recall that word. Yeah. But what we do is we keep on cribbing. हमें तो सर्टिफिकेशंस कराने को बोल रहे हैं, हमारा तो मन नहीं है, right? That's why people get obsolete.
People don't have that risk-taking ability. Today
Yes.
only in our college lecture, there was a session going on. There was a lecture where the actor stated that you should always take risks. Risk takers are only 5%, and
Right.
others just want to led by someone. So there are
True.
only 5% for people on this earth or in this world who are actually leaders.
True, true. If there are 2 hills and उनके बीच में gap है, you need to jump to the another hill to grow. Some will some will stay there only. They'll have fear of jumping and getting down in the valley, right? They'll stay there only. But the ones who are risk takers, they will try. They will say, let me try. क्या होगा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा, गिर जाएंगे ना, we'll find some way. So they'll jump and only those people will grow.
I'm resonating with you. I don't know why, but I'm resonating with you. My next question will be, what is your advice for students who want to balance academics, internships, and personal life without burning out? Like, I am in my first year.
Okay.
It's been only 1 month, but sometimes I do feel like, oh no, I cannot manage everything. Like I cannot manage my college life. I cannot manage something else. I cannot manage my personal life, my personal growth. So, I feel burnout sometimes. And I'm always like that. Just want to leave everything and just go back to my home and just rest, relax, and just enjoy without hampering or without doing any sort of energy taking activity, which is actually very good. But sometimes you feel that burnout. How should students feel?
So there are various techniques. One, I would say that 1 week, you just write down in your notepad, आप कब क्या कर रहे हो? Monday को, what did you do? Right? So write that down. Journal that. आपका पूरा schedule, ये नहीं कि that what you want to do. No, what are you doing? ठीक है? 1 week के लिए, you just note that down and then you analyze what all unimportant things are you doing in that schedule. Phone कितनी देर चला रहे हो? Yes, major obstacle nowadays. So plan your days, plan your weeks, plan your months and work according to that. हमेशा plan नहीं होगा 100%, 80% भी हुआ, at least you will be ahead of 90% other people, other students, right? Other thing, every day in the morning, ask yourself, what are the 3 things that are priority for me today? Because we cannot achieve 100 things in a day, but we can waste time on 100 things in a day. So better we utilize our time working on what's important, what matters. So plan करो और उसको execute करने का try करो. नहीं हो रहा है, block your time कि इतने बजे से इतने बजे तक मैं ये करूंगी. Try to follow that schedule. If you are disciplined, you will achieve that. Right? And make time for fun as well.
Right.
We don't have to burn out ourselves. When you write, you get the clarity. So keep a journal with yourself. जब भी मन करे कुछ ना कुछ लिखो उसमें, you get the clarity कि मैं कहाँ जा रही हूँ, मुझे क्या करना है, and उसके लिए मुझे क्या changes करने हैं. Start writing, because when we write, it comes from the subconscious, and that helps you to find the solutions. Yeah.
But apart from all these things, there's major 2 problems which is with us, like with this generation, which is procrastination and self-doubt.
Okay.
It's a broader term. I
Hmm.
also don't know much about that, but I
Hmm.
know that I do both of the things. I do both of the things,
Hmm.
like in every activity or in everything, one or the
Hmm.
other is mentioned. One or the other is there. So
ठीक
what
है.
are the strategies to overcome that thing?
Give me an example of procrastination. The thing that in
Like,
which you procrastinate.
like regularly going to college,
Okay. So you
consistently doing
Hmm.
work or doing some research papers, doing
Hmm.
some research, which I
Hmm.
really want to do, but go to do that work. It makes me, something just feels me like, I can skip this work, I can do it tomorrow, or I cannot do this work. Like, I cannot participate in certain things. I cannot come up and speak up.
Hmm. Now you are
Be
telling me
that
2 things. One thing is confidence. I cannot
self-doubt.
do that. Self-doubt. Yeah. I cannot do that. Right? Other thing is procrastinating. People procrastinate because they don't understand the value of that thing. They don't understand the importance of that thing. They don't prioritize that thing. That's why they procrastinate. सोचते हैं आज ये कर लेंगे, but other things, life takes over, and that thing is not done in the same day, right? But when you are saying I cannot do that thing, maybe you lack interest in that. It is boring for you. That's why you are giving this excuse to yourself, I cannot do that. Because if it is exciting, you will learn that and you will do that. Do you agree?
That's true.
है ना, वो एक
I
excuse
agree,
है
but
कि मुझसे नहीं
still
होगा.
there's a scary feeling of before doing anything. Like, I was not the person who comes and speak up to anyone like this or join session or be a moderator. But initially I was very scared. I was very scared that how I'm going to do this. What I'm going to say. What if I fumble? Now I'm used to it. Now I'm liking it. But initially that scary feeling, I started doing it. Not
So were
everyone
you forced to do
is
this,
able to.
or did you get the interest कि मुझे करके देखना चाहिए, मुझे करना है? What was the feeling?
I was having the interest.
Okay.
The interest, but there was like, how
हाँ.
can I do this? This is a very big thing. How can I do this? What if I fumble?
So now
What
you
will
said
people
very,
say?
very, very, very important thing. How can I do this? ठीक है? Self doubt इस चीज से remove हो जाता है. मैं ये नहीं कर सकती हूँ, but how can I do this? Removes that self doubt कि मुझे करना तो है, try तो करना है. Right? प्रॉब्लम माइंडसेट, ये प्रॉब्लम है, प्रॉब्लम है, प्रॉब्लम है, प्रॉब्लम में ही घुसे रहते हैं और उसी को ही एक्सक्यूज बना के बोलते रहते हैं. नाउ द सोल्यूशन माइंडसेट इज हाउ कैन आई फाइंड दिस, हाउ कैन आई एक्सप्लोर दिस, हाउ कैन आई लर्न दिस, एंड देन योर माइंड स्टार्ट्स गिविंग यू ऑप्शंस. दीज आर द ऑप्शंस यू हैव, फॉलो.
So I really want to know that what should one do in that situation when somebody is asking you that you have to do this. There's something going on and you have to join it and do this.
Hmm.
But that feeling of scariness, that how can I
Hmm.
do this? What should one do at that point? You know,
Hmm. Two things.
back off. Wait, what?
Right. Two things. One thing, अगर आपके पास टाइम है, pick up a notepad and write down आपको ये क्यों करना चाहिए और आप ये कैसे कर सकते हो. What are the qualities you have that you will be succeeding in this thing? You need to write those down. अगर आपके पास टाइम नहीं है, okay, you just get up. Can you do that now? Just get up. Is it possible for you to do that right now? Shall we try?
What, sorry?
You need to get up. You need to keep your
Yeah, we
hands
can.
onto your waist.
I have to pick my phone up. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Basically, it will be super women pose, the way we have Superman pose. You have to look a
Yeah.
little bit up and say to yourself, I can do this. Yes, I can do
I
this.
can do
I am
this.
powerful.
I'm
आपकी वो
powerful.
बॉडी लैंग्वेज चेंज होगी एंड आपका एनर्जी चेंज हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
Can you feel
That's
that?
great. Yeah, I can feel because there are almost 67 participants and I'm doing this. That's
So
great.
this works like a magic.
Yeah. It's actually.
This is a powerful pose anybody can do.
So my next question will be, how do gratitude and visualization practices help in improving performance and reducing stress? Stress is a major factor nowadays. So, like, how to reduce stress? I'm just asking you simply that how to reduce stress.
See, when we are telling you the techniques to reduce the stress, मैं बोल रही हूँ mindfulness करो, मैं बोल रही हूँ gratitude करो, मैं बोल रही हूँ visualization करो, मैं बोल रही हूँ ये वाली technique करो, right? We are working on the symptoms, only the symptoms. क्यों? क्योंकि हमें उसका जल्दी से result चाहिए,
Yeah.
right? But
Right.
if you think deeply, that stress, again, I told you initially, that stress is telling you something is seeking your attention. I need to resolve something. And that is the root cause of the stress. If you work on the root cause of the stress, it will be managed well. But if you don't have time for that, you can work on these techniques. You can do gratitude every day before going to sleep. Write down 3 things that happened in your life on that day, which you are grateful for. And what is that one thing that happened the best? What was that the best thing that happened to you on a particular day? And say thanks to God. Say thanks to universe for that. आपकी एनर्जी चेंज हो जाएगी, आपको नींद अच्छी आएगी. ठीक है. Every day in the morning, in your journal, write 10 things that you are grateful for. Again, we focus on ये चीज नहीं है, इसको करना है, इसकी वजह से स्ट्रेस है, but we ignore what is already there.
Yeah.
Right? When we bring our consciousness to what is already there, stress धीरे धीरे कम होता जाता है. Wow, my life is so beautiful. I have a loving family. I have a very caring colleague, right? Who is always helping me. My boss is so nice to me, right? But हम काम को crib कर रहे हैं.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how gratitude helps us. Visualization कैसे help करता है? देखो, मान लो मुझे एक मीटिंग में जाना है. और जैसे आप बोल रहे थे कि मुझे कहीं पे स्पीच देनी है, कहीं पे ये अभी मॉडरेशन वाला सेशन कर रहे हो आप, राइट? मॉडरेट कर रहे हो इसको. And you are getting that anxiety built up. Visualization कैसे help करेगा? जब आप वहां पे जाने वाले हो, when you are going to perform there, just 5 minutes before, run that thing into your mind. Close your eyes and उसको पूरा execute करो अपने mind में. मैं ऐसे जा रही हूँ, मैं ऐसे बोल रही हूँ, सब कुछ बहुत बहुत अच्छा हो गया, उसके अच्छे results visualize करो. और आप जब वहां पे जाके परफॉर्म करोगे, you'll be already prepared for that and you'll do well. वो स्ट्रेस चला जाएगा.
I wasn't knowing that before this session. I was imagining that, what I have to say, how I'm going to include everything, how I'm going to interact. So I was visualizing that thing. I got
Very
it. I
nice.
was practicing that thing. So my last question will be that what advice would you give to students who want to become future leader in their respective fields? Not in every field, but
Hmm.
in their respective field. What will be the common advice?
I would say that stay connected within. Meditation करना start करो अगर नहीं करते हो तो, ठीक है? That is the first thing. Second thing that I started with, start with leading yourself first. Because if you have to do the job, if you have to do the business, whatever you want to do in your future, you have to lead, right? And for that you need to lead yourself first. जब आपको खुद को मैनेज करना आ जाएगा तो आपको लोगों को भी मैनेज करना आ जाएगा, और लोगों को मैनेज करना आ गया तो फिर तो काम हो ही जाएगा, right?
So one more last question. I still have a lot of questions, but one question should be the reply one.
That's
What,
okay.
I mean, in your opinion, what are the top 3 habits that every student should develop to ensure long-term success?
Self discipline, meditation, questioning yourself. These 3.
I still have a lot of questions, but we're running out of time, and I have to give opportunities to others to even ask you and interact with you. So if anybody is interested, they may ask questions to ma'am.
Thank you so much, Salu ma'am. It was really, really wonderful, really appreciable. the
Most
session.
welcome. Most welcome.
So, any participants who would like to ask questions from today's speaker, Salu ma'am? Princey ma'am, can we open this forum for all?
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much, Shalu. Hello.
Hi, I'm seeing you after so long.
Yeah. Yeah. हर मिनट आपका वर्दी था, हर मिनट सुनने लायक था.
Exactly,
Thank you
ma'am.
so
बहुत
much.
हर एक वर्ड
No
बहुत
words,
बहुत
no
अच्छा रहा.
words. Yes, exactly. बिल्कुल.
बस ऐसा लग रहा था सुनते ही जाओ.
बिल्कुल, और सुनते जाओ और देखते जाओ.
Thank you so much.
बिल्कुल.
I'm glad that you all connected with this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
और स्नेहा आपने भी बहुत बहुत अच्छा मॉडरेट किया सेशन को.
Yes.
It was
Thank you so
truly
much,
natural.
ma'am. I was sharing my personal experience. I was trying to gain some personal insight so that it can help in my life.
No, it's good. You were introspecting. मेरे पास क्या है पूछने को, right?
Any participants would like to ask questions? Raise
Yes,
your
we
hand.
have a question from Mukta ma'am.
Questions from chat box.
Yes, yes. Shalu, one question from our colleague. He's saying, you said the purpose of life, but many people leave this world without ever knowing theirs. So how can one truly find their purpose?
See, everybody has come to this world with some purpose. So जिनको हम बोल रहे हैं ना वो अपना बिना purpose serve किए चले गए, maybe that was the only purpose for them to be here. ठीक है? But when we say that हमें अपनी life का purpose find out करना है, that means we are conscious about it and something big is there for us. For that, we need to actually keep on doing the stuff that we like. जब हम वो करते रहते हैं, अपने आप पर्पस हमें अट्रैक्ट कर लेता है. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, Mukta ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And one more
Most
thing,
welcome.
in the last questions, you said anxiety. How to overcome that anxiety?
Anxiety is kind of a little fear कि कुछ तो हो जाएगा, right? So doing deep breathing helps there. आप deep breath करो because जब हम normally अपने सब काम कर रहे हैं, we are actually not breathing deeply. We are breathing shallow. सिर्फ यहाँ से breathe कर रहे होते हैं. So that time हमारी जो body में oxygen की जो quantity है, वो थोड़ी सी कम हो जाती है. What we need to do is we need to breathe deep so that the oxygen levels are increased and we feel better. And along with that, you can say 2 or 3 affirmations to yourself. I am calm, I am safe, I am protected. Just keep repeating those 3-4 times and you'll feel better. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Most welcome. Any other questions anybody has? Today, Sneha has decided she'll be a life coach. All right. So are we good to close?
Yeah, I think there's no more questions. So Hania, go ahead.
All right, then. Thank you so much for being here, for listening to me. I hope you will get, even if you get one action from my this session today, I'll be so happy. And if you share that result with me, I'll be happy. I'm there on all the social media platforms with the name Coach Shalu Popley. You can follow me, you can DM me. In case you feel that you need any one-to-ones, we can do that as well. Yeah. Thank you.
Hania, formal vote of thanks Hania is going to deliver. So
Yes.
Hania, go ahead.
We are truly grateful for the presence of our distinguished speaker, Ms. Shalu Popley ma'am. Your valuable insights and contributes have made this session highly meaningful for all of us. On behalf of DSPSR, I sincerely thank you, ma'am, for sharing your time and knowledge with us, and Ms. Neha for moderating the session so gracefully. My gratitude also goes to our respected dignitaries, faculty members, and my fellow students for making this event a success. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Wishing you all massive success in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so much,
Thank
Shalu
you
ma'am,
for
for
accepting our
our
invitation.
invitation and coming in this forum.
Always welcome, Princey.
Thank
Thank you all. Yeah. Bye-bye.
you.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.
You
Bless
too.
you all.